What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, everybody? Now I'm about to do some Chainlink TA, and it's July 23rd, 2025. So let's hop in and see maybe where Chainlink might go next in the next, I would say, week or two is the time frame I'm looking at right now, all right? So let's hop straight into it. All right, guys, so as you can see, Chainlink sitting at $18.01, not apparently, about approximately. Let's go into the browser. So as I always say, I'm basing most of this assumption, or I can't find the word. I'm basing most of my opinion, based on what I think Bitcoin's going to do. Right now, I think Bitcoin's going to round down probably until 112. So just generally, right? The first thing I always do. So what is that? A pullback of? That's about 6%, right? I think that's where Bitcoin's going to go within the next week or two. So if that goes down by 6%, altcoins usually, most of the big ones are going to go down 2x that. So what is that? That's going to be about 12. And where is that? That's where a lot of support is, You see that? Boom, that's a high, that's a high, that's a high. So there's a lot of coincidence in that. And there's a lot of coincidence because even the other altcoins I charted Ethereum, Solana, Ondo, and they all kind of around the 15-20% pullback from the top. And that's really why. All right, so let's go into Chainlink specifically. Right off the bat, what I'm seeing is a head and shoulders forming, right, on the 4-hourly. On 4-hourly is a good indication of what's going to happen maybe on the next few days to maybe even a week, all right? So what is that head and shoulders? Israel, the head and shoulders is not formed, bro. What are you talking about? No. I'm just predicting this is what's going to happen. Boom, something like that. Boom, that's a head, and the other shoulder is going to form, right? Might have one more little baby pump. All right, boom from the top, boom to that bottom, approximately. We're just saying approximately, man. All right, chill out, man. You see that? The same pullback amount, about, right? So 15.5, around there. What did I just say? From here. Oh my God, bro! If you don't think TA works, you are insane. This is how I'm able to make all these predictions, man. Like, come on. I could be wrong, but this is most likely what I'm thinking. If we pump from here and Bitcoin goes to like 130, I'll be very surprised because we've already had a big run up. I think it's time to correct. So Chainlink, not too much. All right. What are the other things I check for? VRVP. VRVP is this volume on the side. Where's the most support we're seeing on the 4-hourly up until right now? You see, it all kind of coincides. This is a very big support zone. All right, guys, it's not that complicated. It's a process of checks, right? When you want to check all these things, just go through your typical checks, and everyone has their own strategy. But I just check like 4 things typically, right? And if you go back to my Ondo video, around the end of the video, I say kind of the 4 things. But the 4 things is basically I check what Bitcoin's doing, right? And I check like the RSIs. That's number 2, right? What I'm doing right now. Number 3, I check what kind of pattern it is. And then number 4, I kind of check like the VRVP, where there's the most support, like I just showed you guys. All right, that's kind of like my basic thing that I look for. And then news too, right? Like, or whatever's going on, because you got to take into account that too. All right, you can't be all just technical. All right, so what are we seeing right now on the 4-hourly? A little bit oversold on the stochastic. No, it is very oversold. And then on the RSI, as I always say, this is always a little bit lagging, right? But I take the average of the two, which would be maybe around here, right? Almost around in the middle, or just a little bit below the middle. That's why I think we're going to pump a little bit again, get a little baby pump, form the right shoulder, and then we're going to dump again. All right? That's really all, man. Like, there's nothing crazy complicated. Worst case scenario, where could we go? All right, let's see. Worst case scenario, if Bitcoin, let's say, it goes to like 108,000, 106, which very much just could be. Maybe if there's a bad news or something like that, I think in this very strong support level right here at around 13.3. Like I said in my other videos, I know you don't want to hear that, but I gotta tell you the truth, man. I gotta tell you the truth, man. Because at the end of the day, the truth don't lie. And not only that, the truth don't care who said it. And not only that, facts are facts. So that's what TA is. That's what trading is. That's what investing is. Like, put your emotions to the side. I know it's a very good time. We made money and our accounts are going up and crypto is booming. But that's when you sell. And you sell when times are hard. And you buy when times are hard and you sell when everyone's, rejoicing and all that. That's how you make money. Because everyone else buys on the opposite way. Oh, when everything's pumping, yeah, that's when I want to buy. And then when everything's dumping, oh no, I'm done with crypto. Like, bro, you need to, like, at that point, you need to think the other way around. All right, my laptop's about to die. Thank you for tuning in, guys. This is a quick TA thing. I'm gonna start doing these more because it's just like, I think people need this, right? People who don't really know how to chart, a lot of people need this. But I sold all my Chainlink. I shorted it for a little bit, made some quick gains. So right now I'm out of the game completely. I'm gonna start averaging in again because I think we got one more run up in Bitcoin. So that means all coins are also gonna run up a little bit more, and then we're gonna. That's just my opinion. But anyways, that was a quick TA just for the next maybe few days to a week or so. So anyways, thank you. I appreciate everyone for tuning in, and I'm done. Thank you. Peace.